Of the 16 businesses fined for disobeying the public health order this weekend, Reaver's Bar and Grill is on the list. They were cited for an employee not wearing a mask.
She had her mask down to her chin because she was eating.
The general manager, Steve Lemonitis, says they are complying with the governor's order, but in addition to the mask citation, the public health investigator made a note about another issue. He said there were alcoholic drinks on the bar at 10:24.
We tried to explain to him that everything was closed out. We were willing to show him our register, our POS system, and he didn't feel it was necessary to look at that because the rule stated in his mind that everybody had to be out of the restaurant by 10 p.m.
In an email from the Denver Department of Public Health, they said this investigator made a mistake and called to apologize the next day.
It's hard to educate our staff on something that changes from moment to moment and is interpreted differently by each member of the health department.
Under the current Safer at Home order, people are allowed to finish drinks after 10 as long as they were bought before.
I think restaurants are doing everything they can to do the right thing by the governor's order. It would be nice if we're all just on the same page to get to the same goal.
A spokesperson with the Department of Health says investigators have not made this mistake before, and they have daily calls with the city attorney to discuss how to interpret the order. In Denver, Katie Eastman, 9 News.
The two businesses the city ordered to close were the nightclub Tetra for not correcting previous violations and the bar Williams Tavern for reasons like serving alcohol past 10 at night, no social distancing, and few people wearing masks. The city has given more than 13,000 warnings and issued 87 citations. In total, the city has ordered 11 businesses to temporarily close.